Yeah, can you explain what is censorship?
I think this is when the government control the press and yeah, just control the press. The censorship
Okay,
is
thank
still
you.
in Russia. Why? Because I think that Putin is kind of, I wouldn't say dictator, but he's managing the fact that he's still at the government, or if it's not him, it's another person that he knows very well. I don't know, Medvedev. And I think, yeah.
Thank you.
Censorship is still.
To me, censorship would be the power that media would have to block information to the audience. That would be my explanation.
Censorship
Okay.
is when an institutionalized power limits the information that the public is getting, either for public safety reasons or for conspiracy reasons to cover up stuff that happens that they don't think the public should know about.
The censorship is still in Russia. Why? Because I think that Putin is kind of, I wouldn't say dictator, but he's managing the fact that he's still at the government, or if it's not him, it's another person that he knows very well. I don't know, Medvedev. And I think, yeah.
Thank you.
Censorship is still.
Of course there are censure in Russia, but why? Maybe because there's such a big country and people in power, they want to remain, they want to keep the power, and they don't want people to know the truth about their country.
Yes, I do. I think there's censorship in Russia because I think there's censorship everywhere. When there's a big institutionalized power, you have something and some information that has to be censored. Let's take the example with the NSA in the US today. They censor what the public get to know and the information they gather, and this is one kind of censorship, and I'm sure this exists in Russia as well.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, this is live translation from the school. Today we will talk about censor in USSR. My name is Inguna Loika, and in our group we have real Russian, and I will ask for her about her opinion for the best examples in USSR censor.
Okay, actually there are a lot of examples in this song, and I would like to take the more significant ones that everybody knows about. So how have I come to know about them? Actually, I have asked my mom since she lived in that period, and she told me about a few of them. So the first one is about the famous writer. His name is Solzhenitsyn. And in 1974 he was accused of betraying the country with his writings in one of his books. It was about Gulag.
About Gulag,
Yeah. As we all know, it's the
Prison.
prison, yeah. That's right. And the day after he was accused, he was deported to abroad, and his books, they were cut into pieces. So they were taken from all libraries and bookshops, and they were just cut, and there was nothing
Anymore.
Yeah, and another example is the famous singer, Vysotsky.
Vysotsky.
There were a lot of them, but he's the most known in Russia and in the South. And in 1980s he was singing songs about USSR regime, and he was sent to Gulag prison. The one about no, Solzhenitsyn, he wasn't sent to prison. He was just deported abroad. Yeah. But he was writing about Gulag prison, and Vysotsky, he was sent there.
Yeah.
And the third example is a famous scientist Sakharov.
Sakharov.
It also took place in the 1980s, and he was, except that he was scientist, he was human rights activist.
Yeah.
And in one of his brochures, which were spread in many other countries except USA, he was writing about reflections on progress, peaceful coexistence, and intellectual freedom. As we all understand, it was against Stalin.
Something not allowed in the study.
Yeah, so he was writing a lot about government, which was forbidden at that time. And for this he was sent to a city, Gorky. And this, at that time it was kind of a closed city, and to go there you have to take a permission from government. So when he was there, there were few times of when he announced hunger strike. The first one was when he wanted his wife to come, and the second one he announced hunger strike when his wife she was prosecuted, so he wanted to avoid that, and this was how he did it. And the second hunger strike was his wife needed the operation on heart.
Operation on heart.
Yeah.
She was ill.
And she had to go abroad in this operation.
Yes.
And he wanted the government to allow her to go abroad because, as you know, since you're coming from Latvia, which was nearest side at that time, it was very difficult to go abroad.
Sure, of course.
And you had to have
Special
a special
permission.
Yeah, you're right. And for this, he had to do a strike so that they can allow her to go abroad. So it was very hard time. And so to conclude, what can I say is that there were a lot of restrictions, and you couldn't say a lot of things, and especially in media. So
Media was the most dangerous part.
yeah, because when you write it somewhere or you say it on TV, it always finishes by prison or by sending you somewhere.
Sure, of course. Even you can't take a picture or put it there inside if it's against the government. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So today is the second interview of our documentary TV show, and in this part we will talk about Russia right now and the citizenship in Russia.
Hello, my name is Yasmin, and the second example we want to give you is about the accident happened in Germany with one of the feminist activists of the Pussy Riot. These girls went to Germany especially to express her feelings about Russian government with a written article. And this article on herself means "fuck you, president" in Russian. So the conclusion is that in Russia it's very huge censorship, but you can't do this in Germany because there is no rule that you can't express yourself.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I want to speak about the censorships happen in Russia today. And to speak about this censorship, I want to give you an example. It's about the Sochi Olympic Games will happen in Russia in 2014. So the journalist who will post picture on the social network like Facebook or Twitter will have their accreditation cancelled because it's rules of censorship created by the Russian government.